Well, this is an introductory video which will explain the purpose of this YouTube channel and a very brief background of myself. Just a brief background on myself. I've been a Christian for 2+ decades. I was challenged 2+ decades ago at my door by 2 Jehovah's Witnesses, and I had absolutely nothing to say to them, nor was I able to make a reasonable defense for my faith. And that is really where it all started. I began studying Jehovah's Witnesses, and as you study Jehovah's Witnesses, those of you that have know that it's related to other groups. That soon blossomed and became many different groups. And as I studied Jehovah's Witnesses, I learned something by studying with them. And I'm actually very glad I did, because Jehovah's Witnesses do not accept anything but original Watchtower literature. And that embarked me on a course of collecting books. And my library right now is, I don't know, somewhere in excess of 5,000 books, many of them first and or original editions, not only by Jehovah's Witnesses, but a variety of groups. I prefer to use original sources in virtually everything I do, because that lends credibility to the research and everything that I say, because most of the time, if I quote it, I say it, I have it, it's in this room, and I can get it. The purpose of this channel really is, as the name implies, Academy Apologia. Academy, think education. Apologia, think defense of the faith. I also want you to think, goes along with that, as polemics, which is more of an offensive action. The channel is really educational in terms of that for Christians, and actually for members of the other groups too. The focus of the channel is right now the focus of the channel is Seventh-day Adventism, and that's really for 2 reasons. And that's because the Christian community at large absolutely does not realize Seventh-day Adventists are not Christian. They have a false Jesus, they have a false gospel. Reason number 2 is Seventh-day Adventists have been rather successful at deceiving the Christian community at large in portraying themselves as true Protestant believing Christians, which they are not. So I focus on Seventh-day Adventism for that reason. However, my personal activity on YouTube goes far beyond this channel, and most of my time is spent far beyond this channel. I'm like probably a lot of you, I'm in a lot of places on YouTube dialoguing members from all kinds of faiths. It could be Islam, it could be Mormonism, it could be atheism, it could be Baha'ism, it could be Sikhism, etc., etc., etc. That's where most of my activity is. It's not really here on this channel making videos. It's other places that I'm at. I really don't feel compelled to make content on YouTube where there are others who I know are doing a bang-up job, such as go look at Acts 17 Apologetics by David Wood on Islam, or Sam Shimon. David Wood and Sam Shimon have forgotten more about Islam than I know. And the same can be said for others in terms of Mormonism, Jehovah's Witnesses, etc. But it doesn't mean I will not make videos that pertain to those groups. I won't focus on them, because there's no need to retread ground when I think others are out there just doing a bang-up job in terms of doing that. So in summary, the focus of this channel right now is Seventh-day Adventism for those 2 reasons. May change in the future, who knows? Because this is really what I want everybody to know about the channel. There's one true Jesus, there is one true gospel. There are many false Jesuses and many false gospels in the world. And much like the Apostle Paul, I'm going to say this here, and I'm going to read it off here in 1 Corinthians 2:2. For I decided to know nothing among you except Jesus Christ and Him crucified. That's what I will preach on this channel. That's what I will ultimately drive all conversations to, Jesus Christ and Him crucified. And that's the introduction to this channel.